people thinking, Idris 95, Euro Truck Simulator came out in 2012. Why are you only getting around to it now? Short answer is, I don't know. I don't know, but why I didn't get around to this way earlier. I just decided to get the game fairly recently. So anyway, today we're gonna drive my new Scania around. Well, this is a bit of an introduction video, really. I have played the game a fair amount to get used to the controls and everything. Bearing in mind I've already mapped them properly. And just a little word of notice. Just like honestly, I am not the best driver in this. So there is a bit of a chance I'm going to smash this truck up, but I have managed to turn off the collisions thing. So I don't take damage, I don't get traffic offences and anything. So, yeah. So we're going to drive this truck. We're going to do a job with this truck. What we're going to do is go to the checkpoint right now to see what job this on. And obviously I actually did turn on the air brakes in simulation for this. So we're going to see what that obviously air brakes are far more stronger than the standard racing. We're at DB Schenker or Deutschbahn. Let's go. So we're going to go to the freight market, and these are the jobs that are available from here. So we can go to Warsaw, Lublin, Olsztyn.
Do roboty.
I guess we're going to Olsztyn. Or we can go wherever the last one was. And you can customize your trailers as well. Is it let's? However, let's. And I've actually customized the Scania.
W drogę.
Anyway, let's do this job and we'll see how we get on.
Skręć w lewo. Skręć w lewo.
And obviously I do have the voice sat nav mod on as well.
Trzymaj się prawej strony, a następnie skręć w prawo.
It's in the gameplay settings and you can have it enabled.
Skręć w prawo.
I have it enabled because it's
skręć w lewo.
on the video because OBS is being a bit of a pain right now. But what I can tell you is that this game is running really, really nicely. And by the way, yes, you can toggle these side mirrors like that. I don't like that. I like looking over there manually. So that's why I don't have that on.
Внимание! Дорожные работы.
I don't know what that just said. Whoa. And by the way, this truck has been modified heavily, so it has an 850 horsepower engine, which is a mod as well. There's so many mods you can get for this on the Steam Workshop. Fellows Film has a few mods. ETS2 mods, there's loads of them you can get. Fellows Film has a few. Fellows Film is mostly for OMZ too, but you can get ETS2 mods on there. But there's like 5 or 10 of them. So yeah, we're not gonna do much. We're just trying to take it easy.
Jedź prosto.
So this video is not really supposed to be it is a let's play, but it's also like an introduction video because while I've played this game a bit, I haven't played it as much as I've wanted to. And also I'm just realising that that's been peaking, and it still is now. I can't do too much about it. Whoa! Obviously the mic, because I have OBS open. That's what I'm using to film this video now. And just based on what I can see, it looks. I don't know what it's doing. It's just being a bit of a faff. It's just being a bit annoying. So yeah, it's peaking just because of the truck's engine sound, but I can't do much about that.
Железнодорожный переезд.
There's a little crossing here. If that went down, to be fair, I wouldn't mind that. That's a speed
Jedź
warning.
prosto.
Go straight. For those who can't speak Polish, the sat nav doesn't make sense, but effectively
Przygotuj się do skrętu w prawo.
Turn right.
Skręć w prawo.
Got to turn right into this.
Dotarłeś na miejsce. Do usłyszenia następnym razem.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna do the thing where it says where do you want it, and that's a bugger because you have to actually reverse it in. So we've got to reverse it into that spot there. So let's see if we can do this. Okay, we're gonna have to see if we can get forward a bit. That's not ideal. Come on. So, can I do it? I can get it in there. Oh, you know what? Bugger it. Okay, we've not done too bad. I'm just going to quickly show you guys one of my other trucks. We're going to drive another one of my trucks. But first I got emails. Driver with own equipment. Drivers with own equipment needed. BAM International Warsaw. Okay. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna go into Truck Manager. So this is my other Scania. It's an electric Scania. I'm actually just gonna turn the game's music off. Give me a second. There we go. It's so that I can talk to you guys properly while I do this. So this is also, so that's the Scania R is what we were just driving, but this is the Scania S. This is this is an electric version of what we were just driving. So we're going to put we're going to customize it a bit. So for those wondering, you might have seen that I have a DAF in my workshop, in my garage thing. The reason I've got a DAF is because that is actually Peter Train Intu's. So he actually plays ETS2 on this account sometimes. So he often plays it on. He used to play it loads on his own account, but he doesn't have it anymore. And because I do, he plays it on my account, which we don't mind. Whenever I'm round, whenever we get the chance to see each other, he plays it on this account. We're going to go into the interior. I'm going to change the steering wheel to the exclusive one because it looks the nicest. Cell phone, yeah, we can use that. It says DLC required. I actually do have it unlocked. I do have the DLC unlocked and everything. So, yeah. We're going to go with a footy to be in there. This is not Peter Trinan's truck, this is mine, but we are customizing it a bit. What should we put there? Let's put a notebook there. Why the hell not? And let's put a emblem at the back. Mighty Griffin of this Scania. That's the Scania S emblem, we'll put that on. And then this is the DAF NGD. This is Peter Train Intu's truck. Obviously because this account's been reset multiple times, we have to fix everything back. So we'll give him the FTG version. We'll give him that. Inside, that looks neat. It's that one. handbrake, but that's fine. He wants it. He likes it in the dark blue metallic, so that's the color we're gonna make it. Actually, that looks neater. And we're gonna go into the interior cab, we're gonna accessories, and we're going to change all of these because he likes his truck to be a bit fancier. We'll give him the English one. There. We'll put a. Do we have a DAF pendant? Don't. We'll put him a ETS pen. We'll put him an ETS thing. We'll put him a 30 up as well. We'll put him a water bottle here. Put him a compass. That does actually look quite cool. What else? We'll put him a radar detector in the corner. We'll get rid of that mirror because we never. I don't. The mirrors. We both agree that it looks like crap like that. We'll put that on. Actually, we'll put a bag. Track pillar. That does look quite cool. We'll put a laptop at the back for him. And then these are only DAF. These are DAF emblems, but what? These are Scania emblems, and we're putting it in a DAF, which looks a bit odd. So whatever. And then we're going to go to the outside quickly. You can't do this on the Scania because it won't let you, but you can do it on this. Put the air horns in. So these are the normal air horns you can get on ETS, and these are the modded ones. We've already done the that. So yeah, we're going to confirm those. That cost me 528,000 zloty. So we're now going to drive the electric Scania on a little job. Obviously, this one's going to be way quieter, and of course, you can't put the electric mirrors on this, so it looks a bit crappier. I'm going to put that back 7. I don't know how you're meant to tell it's on. Flipping heck, that thing's powerful. Why won't it go in gear? Fucking hell. Sorry for swearing, viewers, but flipping hell, this thing's got better. Whoa! I just smashed it. Flipping heck! This thing is no slack. This is quick. Let's go get a job. Let's see what we can get our hands on. That beeping is just to tell me there's something. Just tell me there's something on the side because there's a barrier next to me. I'm gonna go get a job at this place now. I don't know if it's good. If there's any good jobs here. Oh! Let's see what we can get. We can go to Slovakia. Yeah, we'll go to Slovakia.
Okej, ruszajmy.
This truck is quite quick, so it won't take us very long to get up there. Looks like metal pipes.
Do dzieła.
There we go. So we're gonna make a...
Skręć w prawo.
Yeah, we're gonna make a right and then we're gonna make a
Trzymaj
left.
się lewej strony, a następnie skręć w lewo. Skręć w lewo. Trzymaj się prawej strony, a następnie skręć w prawo. Skręć w prawo.
The horn on this is quite loud. I don't see the point of the air horns anyway. I guess that's why you can't put them on the electric trucks. But I don't have the air horn on this, but I have the normal one. It's really loud. So we're not going to drive to Slovakia. But it shouldn't take us too long to get there. How long is it? 10 hours. Okay, so it's going to take a bit longer. So I might pause the video somewhere. Actually, no, we'll keep. I'll pause the video somewhere, maybe, and we'll see. And might cut it until we get closer to Slovakia. So, yeah. But we'll see what happens. We might not have to pause it because this truck is flipping quick. And this has 610 horsepower, which is less than the Scania I have and the DAF, which are 850 horsepower. But I'm not sure if we're going down the motorway for this. Actually, if you press escape and you go to navigation, you can see the route that you're going to take. Oh no, don't want to do that. So it looks like we're not going to be using the motorways. We might be, but
Jedź bezpiecznie.
let's just get to Slovakia and we'll see what happens. But yeah, these are the standard mirrors of the game, and they're not too bad. So I guess it's not a bad thing to have them. I prefer the normal standard. I prefer the digital mirrors because they look neater in the cab, but these standard mirrors are okay.
Jedź prosto.
Whoa. It's really quiet as well because it's electric. Which I guess is not... I used to not like electric vehicles. And I don't because they're not that environmentally friendly, despite what people think. But I will give the fact that they are really quick. Even electric buses are quite fast as well.
Jedź prosto.
Electric vehicles are pretty quick, but diesel engines you can actually hear the engine, and that's why I prefer diesel more.
Jedź prosto.
Whoa, I thought that guy was going to ram into me. We don't need battery. We don't need charge yet, which we shouldn't for a while. We're going to go about 90 kilometers an hour. Can we go 100? We can go about 95 to 100. It's doing 100. Yeah, it's doing about 95. That's the air pressure. battery's got 90% charge, so it's got 2,000 kilometers on this charge, which is not bad. We're very going to need that. And to be fair, we won't use it all because the chip's are only 510 kilometers. So, yeah. I know I said my driving isn't the best, and that's because it's not, but I'm not doing too shabby on this bit. I'm just trying to keep it really, I'm just trying to keep the truck really steady. I'm beeping the horn so people know that there's a truck coming in the fast lane. So I know this video is going to be a bit longer than standard because ETS takes a while. The trips on ETS are a bit longer, but what I will say is it gets a bit it's quite fun because you never know what's going to happen on the road when you're on it.
Jedź prosto.
We say they were turning. Well, I'm not. I'm going straight on. But it's really annoying because I've now got to get back up to speed.
Jedź prosto.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Crap. Shit on it. I've just fucking hit that coach. Oh, and by the way, I know that if you press R, this is the radio player. Well, this is actually a music player. You can actually get radio stations onto here as well. But for copyright reasons, I'm not going to be playing any of the songs because they're all copyrighted. And for the radio stations, again, same concept because they're all copyrighted. And this is going on YouTube, so I'm not going to play them.
Trzymaj się prawej strony, a następnie skręć w prawo. Skręć w prawo.
Turning right. Wow. Okay. I will say, while electric vehicles aren't good on hills, they are good for like flat ground accelerating. Diesel vehicles are better for hills because they're more powerful, especially if the horsepower is higher. Electric vehicles not so much, but to be fair, it's the power really, but still, I mean, it's not too bad on hill. They're not doing too badly.
Trzymaj się lewej strony, a następnie jedź dalej prosto.
So if you didn't understand that, it says to stay in the left lane and then keep
Jedź
going
prosto.
straight. So you stay in the left lane and you keep going straight, because if you went in the right lane, you'd go down towards Łódź, which is down that way. When I was doing about 108 kilometers an hour, and the mileage is going up. By the way, the two Scanias that are on my account, I bought them brand new from the dealership. But the DAF is used because I haven't found a DAF dealership yet. But I wanted to get that DAF for Peter train into, because I know when I see him at some point, he's going to want to drive on ETS2. It's a bit of a bugger, but what can I do? We are going quite fast. 6 hours. So this video shouldn't be too long. It's going to be less than an hour, but this might be a bit, you know.
Przygotuj się do skrętu w prawo.
Oh yeah, I'm literally about to turn right. I can see on the sat nav there and there. This is I'm going to turn right.
Skręć w prawo.
We went down the motorway or bypass for a bit of the trip, so we didn't, you know. So we were able to thrash it for a bit. So, yeah, we're now just going to Slovakia, and that's quite good. So it's not too bad of a trip. I mean, some of these trips could be longer, but this is a fairly short trip. It's a 10-hour trip. High beams are on. We should really have them off. Just turn the lights on because it's getting dark it's just getting dark on the roads now. Actually, no, we can have the high beams on until there's another car on the other side of the road and we've got to turn them off.
Внимание! Дорожные работы.
Yeah, I know there's a speeding camera, but it ain't gonna do shit for me. Whoa. Come on. It's doing well. It's picking it up bit by bit. Every time I tell you I need you, I mean it, I need you so bad, so bad, so bad. Yeah, every time I tell you I need you, I mean it, you're driving me mad, so mad, so mad. If you guys are wondering, that song is Martin Garrix's Mad featuring Lauv, but there's a remix of it by Matt Pridkin, and it's actually quite a good remix. I've listened to it many, many times. I can't play the video, but I'll leave a link to it in the description box below. So if you want to listen to that, go ahead and give it a listen, because it's quite a good remix. So, yeah. Whoa. That's fine though. Most drivers get them on anyway, or they're going to have the really bright LED headlights, which I hate. Actually, I think that's what these are. No, but I have my high beams on. Going to keep going until we get to Slovakia. It won't make a difference if I cut the video or not, because the drive shouldn't take us too long. We're going for about maybe 12 minutes, and the first drive took us about 14, so this should take us maybe about 15, 20, maybe 25 minutes, but from when I started, but it's a good drive. It's just, you've gone down the motorway for a bit, and now you're able to follow these little miniature roads. Little country roads. Well, they're not really country, but they're main roads. Okay, now I've seen the speed limit. I've seen the national speed limit sign, which I'm still taking 260. I have no idea what it is actually. So, yeah. We are due there at 2 AM. We've got another 3.5 hours in game time.
Przygotuj się do skrętu w prawo.
I don't know what the command is to get the flashing to work, but I know what the high beam command is, what I shouldn't use anyway.
Skręć w prawo.
are now entering Kraków. So we're halfway there basically. So Kraków took us about maybe 15 minutes. So I don't know, maybe another 5 minutes in real time we'll make it to Slovakia.
Jedź prosto. Przygotuj się do skrętu w lewo.
Okay, I'm gonna give it up to 10 minutes in case because it could,
Skręć w lewo.
it might take us a bit longer to get there. And I've got a park trailer as well, which I'm going to do the same way I did last time. I'm just going to do it to be safe. No, I did the actual where do you want it, but doing that is a pain because
Jedź prosto.
it means that you have to reverse the trailer out or into where they want it, and that's a faff. So I'm just going to do the let's play it safe, which is that you just put it wherever it tells you. You put it wherever it tells you to, and then you can just work it off that.
Jedź prosto.
It's a coach, I'm trying to be wary of it. By the way, the AI in this game is not like Omni. In Omni, the AI have no idea what the hell they're doing. In this, the AI are actually
Jedź prosto.
better. If you went off, it takes you to Ostrava, which is in Slovakia. No, Ostrava is Czech Republic. But we're not going to Slovakia, so we're going straight on. If you imagine the map, actually, let me show you quickly so you can picture it. So we are here. Ostrava is there. That's Czech Republic. That border, that bit there. We're going down here to Slovakia. It's literally the first city in. So it's not so bad. It's struggling because of the hill. That's a rumble strip, by the way. If you're wondering what that sound is, this is a rumble strip. It's to make sure that you stay in your lane on this side. So if you go on it, it tells you to get back. Yeah. Whoa. This is going to take a while. My truck's doing okay, but it's the other trucks in the game that are struggling a bit. This might take us a bit longer than I thought. Yeah, this is going to take us a bit longer than I imagined, partially because of these trucks and this bit. It's very squiggly, you can see it on the sound how squiggly it is. In fact, it is so tempting to overtake these trucks because I know that I can get up here faster than they can, but I'm not risking it because I know that at any moment there could be a car on the other side. also because you can't overtake on a curve, you can only overtake on a straight bit. Which is an actual law in real life. You can't overtake on a curve. You have to overtake on a straight bit. So yeah. I'm just gonna try and overtake it. Oh, I can. Because this truck is so fast. Yeah, so you do that. And now he's been overtaken by a Scania. And now we're getting up to speed. There's another truck here. Can we overtake it? We actually can. Okay, that was maybe not the smartest idea I had. So basically, we're still trying to get stuff up here as quickly as possible. Not that there's a point, but it's a bit of a, you know, why you bloody moron? What the this is, although I will say, I've noticed this game. For one of my first times playing it, when I first loaded this up a while ago, like a month ago, I've had this game. I just never bothered to record it because OBS would fuck up. But whenever I load this game, I loaded the game for the first time, and I saw how amazing the graphics look. So I was quite shocked because I like how the game looks, and also it's quite realistic. But how would I compare it to OMSI? I know some of you would be asking how I compare it to OMSI. Honestly, it runs nicer than OMSI, but the thing about it is that I actually kind of prefer this, because this is like constant driving, and I find that nicer. In OMSI, yes, there is a dead runs, but the thing about OMSI is that you're picking up passengers most of the time, and you're doing routes constantly. And you're not really doing much with it, apart from the fact that you have the profile, and it just adds on whatever, it adds on like
Железнодорожный
your
переезд.
miles, earnings and everything else to the one. Oh, we're in Slovakia now. That's a Slovakian one. But yeah, like I was
Przygotuj się
saying,
do skrętu w lewo.
in ETS2 or Euro Truck Simulator, the general point is that you
Skręć w lewo.
own a company. And you have to try and make money for the company by driving around.
Przygotuj się do skrętu w prawo.
And you can get drivers in the game as well.
Skręć w prawo.
So, yeah, overall, it's not the worst thing that you can do in the game. It's just one of those things. But I think in OMSI it's a bit more annoying because you have to, like, it's constant, and the AI in that game, in OMSI, are a nightmare to deal with sometimes. But in ETS2, the AI kind of help you out a little bit. Which I think is quite decent. We're now entered that city in Slovakia. Where we're meant to be. We've entered the area for it anyway. We're still about 5-10 minutes out of it. Yeah. button. I meant to go like that. Flashing your lights on a curve like this is what big vehicles mostly do in the dark, because it's for other drivers who are on the road are able to see that there's a big vehicle coming around the corner, so they have to be a bit more careful like this. See, like you have to be a bit careful. You see all the lorries are doing it, and the coaches, the buses are doing it as well. So,
Trzymaj się lewej strony, a następnie skręć w lewo. Skręć w lewo.
Whoa! Okay. Go down here. Whoa! I thought I was going to miss that turn off. Not the turn off. Not the turn off. I thought I was going to screw it up. But we didn't. We made it.
Trzymaj się lewej strony, a następnie skręć w lewo.
We have now discovered Banska Bistra.
Skręć w lewo.
Bistra, which is in Slovakia. Before anyone asks, no, the game is not one-to-one scale. So,
Trzymaj się prawej strony, a następnie skręć w prawo.
The runs in the game are shorter than
Skręć w prawo. Trzymaj się prawej strony, a następnie skręć w prawo. Ale tam mieliśmy... Nieważne, znajdę nową trasę.
No, this is not where I'm supposed to be dropping off my trailer.
Oh, really?
Fuck. Can we spin around?
That's what she said.
That might be a bit awkward. There's nothing. Yeah, there was actually. Sorry, let's get out of here because that's the wrong door.
Skręć w lewo.
I'm just smash something in there. Oh, we're dropping off.
Trzymaj się
Yes.
prawej strony, a następnie skręć w prawo.
This is my job site.
Jesteśmy na miejscu, cali i zdrowi.
So, let's play it
Skręć
safe.
w prawo.
Right, so let's. Oh, they want it right here. Once the game tells you it's good, like that. Go reverse a bit. Put the parking brake on. And now we're gonna put the trailer. So that was 1,000. Oh, that's how much battery. That's how much the battery was that we used. So we have earned 95,000 zloty and 100,000 XP. So overall, that's not too bad. I am going to. Oh, so this is skill points. So we're going to put it towards flammables. And we're going to drive, and I'm going to move this truck out of the way a bit. Oh, the trailer, the truck's low on air pressure. Anyway, we're going to end the video here anyway. So I want to thank you guys for watching that video. If you liked it, then punch that thumbs up button in the face like a boss. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. And as always, thank you guys, and I'll see all you dudes in the next video. As always, have fun and keep trucking.